Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for showing up. This will be episode 3 of Behind the Scenes. So we'll pick up where we were last time. So we were just looking at what's really needed here for the next build. So we'll start working on crucibles. We'll start expanding this area here. So pretty excited. Thank you for joining. Make charcoal. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one inefficient for now. Because I would have to basically add another crucible. We'll do it on the next setup. Alright, so let's... we'll take this space here. I'll copy some of this. So we'll copy that, but then I need two... so now I need basically 2 of these. So one, oh, I should turn this one around. No, that's, yeah, so it's gonna feed itself eventually, so it doesn't really matter which side that's on. But I do want to move this back one. Okay, I do want to move that back one. So basically what's going to happen is I'll preload this. We won't do it right now, but I'll preload that, and then these will go on top of here. So I need, and this is where we will probably, because logs are going to come in. Yeah, this is where I do want to rotate stuff. So logs will come in. Let's see. Oh, I gotta heat it up first. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so we do want to rotate this. We'll just start working on this. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking about this. So I want to basically go straight into an elevator, and then I want, what's the cost of lab stand versus, so those take nails and wood versus just the wood block. Yeah, these are, and I don't really need to see anything, so we'll take a wood block. I'm just gonna do the 3 for now. I want conveyor this way, up, like that. I'll go like that for now. And then I'll need to preload this, so let's just load it. And then eventually this will feed itself. So we'll go like that. 3. Come on. What's going on? Oh, I think I hit. Okay. Oh, and I'm missing a rope. Rope over here. Okay. We'll need to add some flax seed in there because I'm going to need some more rope. Oh, that's out. Is this out? No, but it's nearly out. Yeah, we need to keep feeding that. Okay. Yeah, we're down on flax. So this time I did 50-50, but it's still really 60-20, or whatever that is, 6-for-2 ratio. Okay. Okay, so now back to doing this. So for now, this one's gonna go that way. I don't need to go. I need... I'll move that over there. Oh, I still messed it up. Alright. Oh, cool. It lets me adjust. Okay. Nope, it does not let me adjust. 207, 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Okay. Did I? Why is that not? There we go. Okay. So that'll feed that side. Now, what I probably need to check these. So that's 30 a minute, 15 a minute. So I can have 2 per, which means what I'm going to do is... Okay, I got a couple ideas. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I always make these backwards, but it's all good. Yeah, we're gonna double up. I'll let this go for a little bit, and then that will go there, because I gotta bring it over anyway, and then we'll bring... Basically, I need to copy this. Confirm, rotate. Nah, yeah, that's, dang it. Yeah, I thought it would give me a chance to rotate it. Like, rotate the top independently, but it did not. Okay. Okay. So that's making a lot of this. Now, the other thing I want to do is we will put block here. I'll put one of these. Rotate, transform, rotate, rotate. We'll do like that. And then I'm gonna start taking some charcoal as well off of that side. Yeah, that's probably good. So this belt here, I'll do my selector tool. So this belt is splitting, but that's perfectly fine because it has 3 inputs, and it's basically doing 1.5 here, 1.5 here. So this side is really getting 2.5, and then basically that's getting split in half. So 3/4 and 3/4. So 3/4 of my charcoal output is going into storage, and then I think that should still be enough to fill these up more than they use. And then I could potentially stack this stuff later. And then the other thing I gotta do is copy these. Now I didn't really leave myself enough room, so yeah, it's fine. You guys aren't yelling loud enough again, man. Oh, I don't need charcoal in there. Okay. And I somehow had some flaxseed in my inventory already. Oh, because I was going to take it... that's right. I was going to take it over for rope production. I got distracted. Alright, let's do some rope production. Let's see how the linen's doing. I'm probably... Ooh, that's enough. Alright, let's get some money before the end of the day. Buy some more seeds. Yeah, that's good money. Six silver. Again, we're not going to do that, but I do want to check on those next. I got room for seeds. And again, we'll do a 6:2 ratio. It'll probably take us a couple days to get everything set up for automation of these flower beds. But that's our goal. We'll see if we get to it in this episode. Okay. Are we profitable? No, that is... Oh, we made a profit of 80 silver. Or 80 copper. Whatever. 40, yeah, 80 copper. That's alright. Okay. Yeah, because we're setting up very good production here. So these are running. We've got some extra charcoal. So I could potentially feed some additional furnaces off of this. I could set up another line over here. You know, move this out of the way. Alright, what are we doing for mission? So let's check bandages. That is enough. That'll make us some more money, and then we'll pick up a new mission. So that's a crazy amount of money, dude. We have 25 silver. Woo! In the money. Alright, this we can do as well. Hey, we already got bandages. We just need small gears. Oh, linens is tough. Okay. Well, we got production running. Where are we at? So we need quite a bit of linen still. I need another 100 gears. Those are big gears. We want little gears. I'll just take a spot of those. Okay. Ooh, we hit our timing of seeds. Inventory's full. Dude, these boxes are almost full. I feel good. Pick that up. G. Load that in. Okay. I feel good. Obviously, this isn't running at production, full speed. There's a lot more scaling. Now that our belts are going quite a bit faster, there's a lot more we can do. The wood's backing up. That's good. So there's plenty of wood now. I probably should have just looked at the math. That's 30 a minute. These are 15. That's 30, 60. Yeah, I only needed one more. Let's do what we need to do. Let's take those off. Put those over there. We'll clear that off. Clear these belts. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Those are much more balanced. Now, let's look at the rest of our production. So now we finally have some charcoal going, so we can start to take some of this extra supply to make charcoal powder. I think what I'll do is... I'm going to split this one more time, so we'll take... How do I want to do that? Maybe I'll just put it here. We'll put a conveyor here. So it's going to come out there, one click, rotate, rotate. There we go. So now I have some coming out down here. We can use a grinder. What's my grinder? Number 7. I'll just go ahead and do it this way for now. I can scale it as needed. So that's giving me that. And then what I want to do to be a little bit compact is we'll take a large box. We'll put it on those grinders. We'll put one of these here so that transform it. Rotate, rotate. There we go. Okay. So now what we're basically doing, so this, if you remember up here, we have basically 1.5 coming through this, right? Let's just do the math again. It might be worth it. So we've got 3 outputs here. Let's look at the numbers so I can use real numbers. So that's 45, right? And then that gets split in half. So I'll use 1. So this is the output of 1, 2, 3, right? So we have 3 outputs going onto this top belt. 1.5 of those go into this one. The other 1.5 come here. Now you add that to another output. So 1.5 plus 1 is 2.5. So we have 2.5 output here. That comes into here. Half of it goes in there, but that'll back up. So if this was running at full speed, it only gets 1.25, but that backs up. And then it gets split here. Yeah, it's not worth doing as I see this, because this gets backed up. It's not using all of its output because I only have 1 crucible. Alright, let's put some more stuff on here. I'll deal with the math later. Alright, what else needs crucibles? This stuff down here. So that needs some stone and a crucible. Oh, I know what, you know what I'm gonna do? I will take these, we'll move those back. Okay. I want to clean this up. Okay, let's fix that belt. Let's get rid of this belt. F to confirm. Let's put some wood on here. I gotta escape out of everything. Put the wood back on there. Okay, that feels better. Now, I'll put a couple more crucibles down. This charcoal powder is better. It's a little bit more efficient. Could I add a grinder in here? I could grind them. Let's see what the grinder efficiency is. 15-15. I think those are 15-15. Do I need any charcoal powder for any specific reason? That's the question, because really, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put charcoal, I'm going to put grinders on these three, so we're just going to go straight grinders. That's going to, no, we got to do, because then it doesn't belt in. I can put one over here. That still kind of messes me up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll leave it for now, and I'll put my grinder down here. Yeah, I could definitely optimize it. I would have to expand it out, because you can put a grinder directly off of here, because the speeds match. 15 is the same speed as a grinder. So there's some condensing we could definitely do. Alright, this belt's backing up. Let's go ahead and speed these up. Alright, where are we at? So potash, we'll need some rock production for quicklime, and then quicklime. So the crucible, I want to add some more stuff for the crucible. This doesn't take any heat, but to make quicklime, or sorry, let's do it this way. Yeah, this is quicklime. Quicklime's used to make this. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm jumping around a little bit. So I'm gonna need clay pretty soon, and clay needs sand. Sand also needs rocks ground up. This needs rocks cooked, though. So we can just do, I'll do 2 more of these. And then, I think for now, let's, we'll put it here, like that. We'll put some blocks in. I'm just going to take these for now, and I'll put okay. So we'll put those in there. Now those are getting put into potash. And then I have a little bit of space over here to bring a belt down. So I have my potash. Now I need to grind it. So let's put grinders. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can put stands over here. So we'll put Oh, these are not one-to-one. So we'll build these here. And then I can put a grinder there. Okay, let's see what else. So once that goes here, then I need potash as well. Potash needs sage. Sage in a crucible. So, okay, this will be experimental. So I'm gonna end up having to scale this up quite a bit, and I'll end up having to move stuff. So transform, rotate, so that'll bring it down. Let me put a grinder down. Nope, I need a grinder is number 7. I'll go like that. So that's, actually those are matched up, 6.7, okay. So we can put a grinder on each one. Okay. But then I will have to bring my belts out. And I need some lab stands for that. Lab stands are number 5. Let me crouch. I didn't need to do that. Okay, that's the button. Alright, whatever. I'll leave it like that. So those will come out there. This gets deleted. This is going to change, so that'll get deleted. And then I need another lab stand. And then we'll do a smaller lab stand, so we'll do a small lab stand. I'll bring it down, and then okay. So these will get put into an assembler with the potash. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to build this all up to be this level. So let's do that. I can actually put blocks over here. I'll put lab stands down here though, because I want to be able to see into here a little bit. So we'll make those taller. And then we'll just go like that for some blocks. Now the assembler, I probably need multiple of these, so for now we'll just have one. I'll put one there, and I might be able to put one more here, and then I'll have to do a little bit more voodoo. So the assembler to make fertilizer, I need some potash, which means I need some sage. I probably have a backup of sage, and then we will build, what do I need? Rock. Oh, because I put all my rock in here, that's why. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I want to do. So I'm going to move... I'll switch this to a small box. So this is going to give me all the materials, which is fine. And then I'm going to switch to a small box. So we'll put down some small lab stands here. And then I may as well take these out. And then we'll do the conveyor, but it's gonna be basically, so I want it to go in at the downstairs. In at the downstairs. Out up here. Oh, I can still put a large box. Okay, I can still fit a large box right here. Large box. Rotate. Excellent. And then now that'll come out. And I'll be feeding those a little bit more efficiently. I'll put some extra in there. What is this blocked by? This is blocked by wood. Okay, let's go buy a whole bunch of wood. Oh, inventory full. Can I turn anything in? No, I need more linens. Let's grab some... Oh, didn't quite make... profitable, yeah. Oh, and I didn't do any seeds. Dude, I'm way behind. You guys aren't yelling loud enough. Alright, let's go... my inventory's full. Alright, I'm all ADHD today. This is backed up. But that won't back up that production. That production's missing flaxseed, and I don't have enough. Dude, I am hosing myself. Let's look at inventory. I have 2 logs. Inventory. What else can I... Planks. Where am I turning planks into charcoal? Do I have storage of planks over here anywhere? I can feed it from here, though. Let's do... I'm gonna get rid of the planks to free up some inventory. I do have some sage. I'll feed it in here, because I need this to get going. Yeah. The other one I stole, because I'm gonna use it in a grinder in the crucible over here. So let's do those real quick. I know, I'm not doing my seeds. As I got rid of all my planks. Alright, let's do the seeds. We'll check the quests. I should be able to, yeah, I can do that. That's the one I'm trying to do. Okay. I need 3 more linens, which I need flax seeds for. So this is flax. That is sage. Alright, well. Let's see if I have some rope. I do. And then let's see if I have some mortars over here. I have some of those. I don't need all of it. Alright, let's make some money today at least. I can do that one. And then I just need a few more linens, which needs flax, which is growing. Alright. I was gonna buy some seeds, but I'll wait. Okay, let's get this going. I need some planks. How do I want to do this? So this is gonna take flax. And I probably don't need 2 of these. I'm gonna cut this off here. And then let me take that one out. So for now, we'll put that in there manually. And then that's making potash. Oh, I probably... no, it's fine. Okay. I don't really need that one. I might need it later, but I need them over here, though. Need it there and there. And we are cooking. Okay. So this will take 15 and 15. Those are making way too much. That's 20 and 20, but I wanted to, I mean, I can, whatever, that's fine. It'll back up here in a second. Oh, I did not think about that. Alright, let's take that off. What can I do? I can put... There's no belts over there. I just need a little one. We can do that. There we go. That works. Alright. We'll do that. That's a little one. Potash. Load that up. Oh, I need the output. Okay, fertilizer. Finally! Hell yeah. Alright. Bee's knees, bro. It's the bee's knees. Alright. So this is just my prototype. It's not scalable at all the way it is, but I've got fertilizer coming out. I'll go like that. That's my fertilizer for now. This is... It's sort of scalable, but not directly. I didn't really know my outputs over here and etc., but really I need more assemblers. So, because this is 15 and 15, and I think each of these is, so that's 6, 12, so that's not quite 15. So really I need 6, 12, 18, so 3 of those, 12, 13 and a half, 13.4. So roughly those will get 2 of those is 13.4. But, oh, I need, this is wrong. Alright. That's wrong. Okay, 3. Transform. That comes out there. In there. For now, I don't have... Actually, I can start it right here. So, this is pretty scalable. Basically, I just need to make this middle section a little bit more scalable. I need a whole bunch more of those. I can do 2. I should really put those on the other side. Trying to think. Let's do some math here. 6, 12. So for 30, well, 67 is 10 of these, so 61 basically is 9 of those. 9 of those fit perfectly on 3 bottoms. 60 gives you 4 of these assemblers. So for 3 of these furnaces, that would give me 9 of these crucibles. Each crucible needs its own grinder, which is fine. And then 9 of those could feed 3 assemblers. 3 assemblers... No, I did the math wrong. 60 is 30, 60. That's 4 of these. So that would fit 4 of these assemblers. 60 per minute of these is 20, 40, 60. Okay. So to scale this up fully, I only need to really add 2 more furnaces, and I need them here in the middle. And then I need 4 of these grinders. So I think what I'd want to do is I would want to have basically 2 levels of grinders, or sorry, 2 levels of assemblers in the middle. I'll probably rebuild it a little bit later, but for now, let's get these. This will be the end of this episode. So where are we at right now? Yeah. We'll get a couple of planting boxes to automate our sage and get fertilizer input. So we'll build one here real quick, and then we'll get some sage going. Okay, that is researched. So let's get a nursery down. What do I need? I need... Oh, crap. Maybe we won't get to that. Alright, so I guess we're going to call it here. So let's look at clay. Because I need a couple more steps for clay. I need sand. Sand needs this. Let's... Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll call it an episode. So let's... We've got fertilizer figured out, which is great. Let me put a storage box on that so I can at least get... No, we want a big one. And we want two. So we're going to stack up on some fertilizer for now. So before I can get to a nursery, we need some clay. And clay I need... Well, I don't need clay powder. For clay I need sand. For sand I need to grind up some stone. And then... what else do I need? That just needs to be ground up there. And then that needs to be done in an assembler. And I do have... It's over here, so... where is it at? Oh, did I block it? Oh, no. Nope, it's right there. It's actually here. Let's do this. Okay. I've got some charcoal powder coming out. So, again, this is not optimal by any means, but I got charcoal powder. Let's do some rock crushing over here to make sand. Sand and this will come together. And then that will be one of the last pieces I need for... Okay, rock crusher. What do I need? Some big gears. I got big gears here. Oh, I got plants done. Sorry, side quest, plants. Sage. And then I need sage over here. Let's fill that up. Okay. Okay. Let's do some seeds real quick. It's towards the end of the day. I should have some linens. Oh, okay. We'll do 5 and 3 today. And then I just need a few linens, which I might have. Let's plant some seeds real quick. Flax. And sage. And a few linens. Okay, I'm not making any yet. They'll be coming through here in a second. Do I have any in here I could steal? I won't steal that one. Yeah, I need to put more flaxseed over. I'm gonna steal those. I'll fill that up. And okay. Okay. Stone crushers, those are coming out. So that'll give me rock. And then I need rock to go into the grinders. Do these? Oh, 20 a minute. This tells me probably, yeah, 20 a minute. And then, do I have any grinders over here? No. Okay. Grinders are number 7, I believe. Yep, 7. I don't have any stone. Let's grab some stone. What are we doing? Okay, we got 20 silver. We're still doing good. We're keeping production small. We're doing good. Okay, what are these grinding at? Those are 5 per minute, and this is doing 20, so I need to move all of this over, because I need 4 per. So what I might do is, let's... take that. We'll rotate it this way. And I should have enough speed for one conveyor. We'll go like that. And then go like that. Okay. So that is sand. Now, let's do... we're going to do a split here. I want to... yeah, I need a box there. I can do a lab stand over here. Oh, I have extra... oh, that's feeding... that's feeding that. Oh, okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Maybe I take some extra. No, this is all done nicely. I can feed that another way. So I'll leave that there for now. No, I should build another one of these. If we're gonna do this properly, I need... Alright. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. So next session, we're gonna get some clay going, and I'll clean up a little bit of this prototype, and then we'll build a new one of these. Actually, I need to go buy property. Let's do that real quick. Let's see what this one is. 6,000. Yeah, that's 6 silver. So we'll buy next session. We're gonna buy this house. We're gonna make a proper fertilizer setup, a proper sand setup. So we'll scale this up like I was talking about earlier. So we'll scale it up to where basically we're optimizing this, right? We want 9 of these, and that'll work better. And then I'll need to check sand to see how that's doing. So we'll do that next time. To close it out, let's turn in this linen quest, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you watching, and look forward to you watching me on this series. So thank you all. Have a good one. Take care.